is a video on how to make a cute little flower in Fusion 360. I often then go on to 3D print these for keychains, flower pots, beads, stuff like that. So it's very simple to do. First thing that you're going to do is click create sketch, and just pick pretty much any surface to draw this on. Then going to click the circle here and click on the middle point and drag it out. And I'm going to make this is going to be a reference line, and I'm going to make it as big as I want my flower to be, like the maximum size that I want it to be. And I'm just going to set that to 20 millimeters, but set that to whatever you need. Then I'm going to do another circle, and this is going to be my middle, like where the middle of the flower is. And I'm going to just put that to, let's say, 6 millimeters right now. Then I'm going to make another reference circle. So I'm going to click C or press the center circle thing up here. So I'm just going to press C, go to the middle again, and put it around here. And this is going to be where the petals are going to be placed. So place it approximately where you want. We'll adjust it later. I'm also going to set this, give this a dimension. So I'm going to set this right now, it's at, let's say, 13. And then I'm just going to turn this into a reference layer by pressing the letter X, so that makes it dotted. And then I'm also going to do that on the outside one. Oops. Like that. So now it looks like a bullseye. Excellent. Then I'm going to make another circle, and from the center, you see how it kind of like snaps there. Once it's snapped in the center, then gently drag up, and that will align it nicely with the axis. And I'm gonna place it directly on that reference line. And here I'm just gonna make the petal whatever size. We can adjust this later, let's say 6 millimeters. And I already can tell that I think it should be a bit bigger. So I'm just gonna move this reference line a little bit inwards to bring my petals in, and then I'm gonna make the petal slightly bigger. You can click and drag these arrows to move where they're positioned, by the way, like that. I think I like that. Maybe I'll try 7.5. Yeah, that looks good. Then we're going to go and do a circular pattern. So, by the way, that's in the create menu. For the objects, we click the circle here, and then the center point is going to be the center. And then I usually do 5 or 6 petals, but you can obviously do however many petals you want. I'm going to go with 6 petals for now. So now it looks like this. That looks pretty good. I think I want my center to be bigger, so I'm going to change this to like maybe 8. No, I'll do the same size as the petals, 7.5. Okay, so there we go. Now the fun part is to make this 3D, so we can print it or do whatever you want with it. So now that I'm out of the sketch mode, I'm gonna press E to extrude. And then I'm just gonna select the faces that I wanna extrude, which is all my petals here. And then extrude it however much you want. Maybe you want it to be a flower pot and you want to include the middle. That's another way. I'm just gonna make it like a keychain of some sort. I'm gonna make it that thick. And then this already looks extremely cute, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fillet some of the edges, so you can do whatever you want. I'm just gonna fillet as I feel fit. To fillet, you just press the letter F and then select the edges that you want to fillet. Okay, I'm done filleting. Now that it's filleted, I find the center is a little bit too big. So what you can do is you go back to the sketch, you right click on it. This is the timeline, by the way. It tracks all of your changes. So I'm gonna right click on that first one and click edit sketch. And I'm gonna make this maybe like 6, no, that was what we originally had, 6.5. Okay, perfect. And that's how you make a little flower. And now you can 3D print it. Okay, bye.